name is Miranda, and over the weekend I, like many of you, saw Black Panther and I absolutely loved it. It was so incredible, met so many, in fact blew away so many of my expectations for that movie, and I walked out with a new love and appreciation for so many characters. But the one character that stood out the most to me in this movie, and probably in any Marvel movie, she's definitely in my top favorite characters, is Black Panther's sister Shuri, who is the Princess of Wakanda, a 16-year-old badass, technologically savvy woman of color, and I absolutely freaking loved her. So because of that, I thought I would make a video listing some of the reasons why she is my absolute favorite. First off, she's a princess. She's Princess of Wakanda, kind of self-explanatory, but not only that, she's a Marvel princess. And who owns Marvel? Oh right, Disney. So that makes her now a kick-ass Disney princess, which is just amazing, and I think her characterization is so amazing too when you look at the fact that she's a princess, because it would have been, I feel like, really easy to just write her off as kind of the either bratty younger sister of T'Challa or kind of the one that needs to be protected, whereas like T'Challa's gonna go out and fight and everything, she's gonna stay back and kind of be more of the proper princess role. But no, they threw all that out the water and made her so badass, and everyone respected her for what she did and what she could offer, and I just love that it was never kind of like, you can't do that because you're a princess. Like, the only time they kind of tried to hold her back from something was after T'Challa was killed, and they were like trying to get the royal family out for obvious reasons, because Killmonger, like, his next thing would probably be, hey, kill anyone who can challenge me to this throne potentially one day. So like, that was the only time that someone was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't fight, but then she was immediately like, Wakanda is my country, I'm fighting, and they were like, okay, you can come with us. Like, there wasn't any more discussion about it. That's what I really loved about all of Wakanda in general, is that they work with their, like, their royalty still fights with them. Like, it's not like, okay, you need to be like up in a castle and protected. Like, the first scene we saw of Black Panther, he went out and fought on his own at the beginning. Second reason, Shuri. She is a technological badass. One of my favorite characters just in any movie in general is always like the techie person that's not necessarily out there fighting all the battles, but can make all the suits and gets really excited about everything that they're designing, and this was Shuri in this. She definitely, like, I remember there was one point in the movie I was like, we need to introduce her to Tony Stark because she's gonna give him a run for his money, and he will be so excited, I think, to see someone just kind of love all the technology, you know, akin to when he met Bruce Banner. And I also thought, like, and I've seen a lot of people headcanon this online because it's beautiful, what if we get Peter and Shuri and Michelle, MJ, all together and all talk about their nerdiness and their love for tech? Like, how amazing would that be? But I just loved how much they focused on her strength in technology. It wasn't like, oh, she's helping, she's an assistant to someone. No, she literally was the head person making the tech, and she was so in love with doing it, and I really like how the actress portrayed that kind of like, just like, this is my passion, this is what I'm great about. And they even had that line where the guy from the tribe that didn't join Wakanda, the one that's like separated, he said something like, oh, your technology is in the hands of a 16-year-old girl. She's the one that makes all the technology, and it's just so great that she's so playful with it, but also so very smart. And I think her partnership with, what's his name, Martin Freeman's character, Everett Ross, I think that really showed it, because it was like, she could not only like go out and fight Killmonger and everything, but then also be in her ear talking to Everett, helping him like shoot the stuff and all that. And I just love that, like, she not only loves making it, but she also loves using it. Like, one of my favorite scenes with her is when they're in Korea and she gets to drive the car, but like, she's far away, she's still in Wakanda. I thought that was so amazing, like, just that she designs this stuff, and she redesigned his suit, made the shoes, the sneakers as we call them, and I just think it was great because they just gave so much depth to her, you know? Like, she was funny with T'Challa, she was serious when she needed to be, she knew what her duty was, and she knew what she loved to do, and I really love that. Going off of that, I did also love her relationship with T'Challa because it was just such a sibling relationship. Like, I feel like, again, like I said, they could have gone the route of her being like kind of spoiled, maybe mean to him, pick on him, not really like him because he gets to go out and she's still in Wakanda. But instead, they gave them such a realistic sibling relationship. Like anyone who has siblings can relate to that relationship on screen. I think they had so many good moments. Like they had their own secret handshake. She designed his tech and he trusted her 100%. Like he was never the one that was like, oh, like, you, like, I want to protect you. You probably shouldn't be here. He was like, no, we're going to call you on the mission if we need backup. And I think what really cemented it for me is when she was showing him the suit and he just punches it. And she was like, dude, like, don't just punch my equipment. What are you doing? So then she gets it standing back up and she's like, see, but though, like, the vibranium takes in the hit and then it'll be placed there that you can redirect it. So she's like, hit it again, and she's filming. He's like, why are you filming? She was like, oh, just scientific research, you know, I just want to have it. And then he kicks it and he goes flying across the room. She's dying laughing and he just gets up and is like, delete that. Like, that was such a sibling thing. Like, they're not even like mad at each other. It's just like constant teasing and stuff like that. And it was just so amazing to see unconditional sibling support. You feel like, especially compared to even what happened in this movie with how T'Challa's dad had to kill his brother, I think it was very nice to see such a solid bond between the siblings, and they never ever really clash heads at all. They were always kind of like, I trust you, you trust me, like we can do this and we can trust each other to get each other's parts done. Like when he went to save her from Killmonger, I was like, yes, baby, like, go get her. And it was funny how, like, he sensed it immediately. He was just like, I'm gonna go get my sister, because that is how sibling relationships work. Because you can pick on your sister as much as you want. You can pick on your brother as much as you want. But anyone else messes with them, they're going down. And lastly, I do have to say, much like everyone else in Black Panther, she had such an incredible sense of fashion. There are so many outfits that I absolutely loved, and her hair, like every other woman in this movie, was on point. Like, I know they said it was the hairstylist said it was very intentional, that they wanted to showcase natural hair, because, you know, that's something that isn't often seen in the media, and they were very conscious of that, and they just did so many different hairstyles and outfits. I love how they kind of combine like the modern ones. Like one of my favorite outfits is when we first see Shuri, and she has that cute little, like, the buns and the little, like, it just looks like so cute and so like 16-year-old-ish. But then she also has like her very like formal outfits. Her fighting outfit is so amazing, and I just absolutely love her. Like I said, I would love to see in Infinity Wars, because she's supposed to be in that, her talking with Peter Parker. I just think that would be so cute, but I don't think they're gonna mesh, because it seems like she'll probably be in Wakanda, Peter will probably be somewhere else. I mean, there's like 60 characters in that movie. The fact that they will cross that's a small likelihood, I feel. We'll see, but I really did enjoy her. I just think she just had so many funny lines. The actress did such a good job of playing her, and I knew, like, from the trailers I was really gonna like her, because, like, she always stuck out to me, and just, like, she's so happy, and so, like, she's doing what she loves at 16 years old, and everyone's respecting her for it. And yeah, like I said, that line where the guy was like, your technology's in the hands of a 16-year-old, I was like, yeah, but she's literally the smartest 16-year-old there is, so I think we're good. And I think hopefully that points with everyone, like, how much they are loving all the women characters in Black Panther as much as the men. I hope this shows that, like, there's a need for more female superheroes and more female superheroes of color, because they're badass, they kick butt, they can be two-dimensional and not just these girlfriends or these sisters who are spoiled and whining, and I absolutely love it. I love Shuri so much. I just think she was so cute, and it was just amazing. She did have that kind of, you know, like MJ Peter Parker quality, where it's just like they're young and they're so excited and happy and teasing, and you're just like, you want to boost that up and just see a whole lot more of it. So, like, I want a standalone movie about her. I want a comic series just about Shuri. I want, like, some YA middle grade novel tie-ins. I want it all, because I absolutely love her, and I cannot wait to see more of her in Infinity Wars, even though, like I said, there's so many characters in there, she'll probably get overshadowed, sadly. But you know what? Someone's got to stand out in Infinity Wars, so why can't it be her? So if you have seen Black Panther, please feel free to leave your thoughts on Shuri, and if you loved her as much as I did. I just think she's so friggin' amazing and so badass and wonderful, and like I said, she is my new favorite Disney princess, because she is a Disney princess. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel down below to be told to make all sorts of new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!